We will now sew the gusset pockets. You will need your piece C's that you just sewed the connectors onto. You will need 2 piece I's, the gusset pocket binding. And you will need 2 exterior and 2 lining piece D's. And you will want to make sure that you have marked on your pieces the pleats and the centers. All right, I'm going to start off with just one of the piece C's, one of the gusset binding pieces, one of the lining pocket pieces, and one of the exterior pocket pieces. And I will be placing these wrong sides together and matching the top edge. Now I'll take my binding, some clips, and I'm going to match the right edge of the binding to the right side of the to the exterior side of this pocket. And I will stitch these. Okay, I'll take this binding piece and we'll fold it up. Now I'm going to turn my piece over so you can see how I fold it. I fold this down to meet up with the raw edge of this seam, and then I fold it over. And then I will clip this in place. However, if you are using a particularly thick vinyl or something, or you're just not sure your machine can handle all these layers, this is a pretty thin vinyl, but the last one I made was very spongy. So just fold over like that without folding under. So just fold all the way over and clip across, and then when we sew the next step you can snip off the extra on the bottom. That really only works with vinyl because vinyl doesn't fray on the edge. But I know my machine can handle this thickness because I've used this vinyl before. So I am going to go ahead and fold it down. I'm going to turn it back over to this front side, and I'm going to lengthen my stitch. And I'm going to sew right on the edge of this binding. It's called edge stitching. That looks nice on the front and the back. Okay, I'm going to treat this together as one piece. I've marked, I don't know if you can see my marks because it's black pen on dark fabric, but I've marked the center and the pleat marks. And I'm going to take these pleat marks and draw the fabric together there with the right sides of the fabric, the exterior sides matching each other. And then I'm going to turn the seam towards the center. So you can go like that, but it'll be a different look, and I've tried it both ways, and I prefer the look of, I've got to find my, I prefer the look of it going towards the center. I do the same thing on the other side. This would be a little easier if my marks were light colored, but. So your pocket should look like this. Now we'll take the C piece And I have my center marked both on this C piece and this pocket piece, and I will match those up. And then I match up these edges. Make sure you're matching up all three, the two exterior and the lining piece all together. And then now I will clip these pleats to it. And at this point, you can clip the sides too. So now I have my pocket, and I will baste around these edges, making sure to stay in the seam allowance. Okay, this pocket is finished. So when moving forward, I will treat this as one piece. And now I'm going to do the same thing with all of the other pocket pieces too, so that I have both exterior gusset pockets finished.